players from the Real Madrid team that took part in the Champions League final last week, and also Sergio Busquets has reported with gastro. Well, as for Switzerland, they have named a 26-man squad. They have to jettison 3 players tomorrow. There is a doubt over Granit Xhaka of Arsenal for the World Cup. He missed NEYMAR by 6 goals to 0. Well, it's Spain who kick off, as they say.
He didn't need to. He's looking across the line there. He's got no idea where Piqué is in terms of whether he's ahead of the
team. So it's low and hard, and it was Aspas who broke from the pack. Costa lays the ball down, or flashed across the face of goal. From David Silva, they're getting warmer.
Well, that's better from Diego Costa. That's what he has to provide, a focal point for the attack. Let the more skillful, more diminutive players around him be creative, and he's there to lend a hand. He does it really well there with a little knockdown to David Silva. Just drags
to the skipper, flying down that right-hand side, hangs it in the air. Poor header from Piqué, and luckily for Spain, it's a poor shot from Ismaili.
I think he chooses the correct technique in terms of keeping the ball down, gets his head over the ball and whacks it into the ground. It would be flick on from Gerard Piqué.
Lichtsteiner. Silva hooks it in. Odriozola! Well, the youngster, who was a little uncertain of his place in the national team, may well have earned his place in the starting 11 with a sensational goal like that, and only his 3rd cap.
Well, I talked about Costa getting into a goal-scoring position. This is a right back. The minute that ball deflects up in the air into his path, we all know exactly what's going to happen. He has no other choice but to hit it on the volley. It's invitingly sitting up for him, and he trusts his technique. Slightly hits across it with the outside of the boot. You can see full concentration. Uses Diego Costa as almost as a shield away from the goalkeeper Sommer, and it just goes into that far post. A tough start for Switzerland. Eventually Spain do get the opening goal. He doesn't see it till late, as he thinks that Piqué might get there. He's always going over the head of Gerard Piqué, over the head of Fabian Schär, and he just nudged his...
It gives him a stern lecture. Look at that from Andres Iniesta. Well, underlines how dominant Spain have been in the first half. A multitude of chances. Only the one has whizzed past the keeper. The goal from Odriozola after 29 minutes.
In a midfield position. But for Spain, particularly this evening, he's involved in the centre of play. He's involved in all the build-up
to various parts of the country. And it's adios to the national team, on home soil at least, at La Ceramica. But they keep him fit and fresh, and we've seen that he's in fantastic form as well for the World Cup finals.
Yep, Lopetegui will be pleased that...
Vasquez. Odriozola cuts it across. Oh, well, Costa missed the ball. Maybe he got a call from Jordi Alba. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Doing his best Gareth Bale impression.
Yeah, I think there's a slight touch from the defender. Why they're having the laugh between the pair. I think Lichtsteiner just gets a little deflection on it as Costa, you can see just a touch there. Both players sort of funny sided.
This is better. It's Mbola. Passes on to Lichtsteiner. Oh, De Gea doesn't get there, and that's a rare slip from David De Gea. And Switzerland are straight back in it. Well, it's Ricardo Rodriguez who was on hand, the man who scored the penalty winner against Northern Ireland. Right place, right time again.
Well, it's a bizarre goal because it is so unexpected, isn't it, to see David De Gea with a shot like that slip through his hands. It was good attacking play from Switzerland. They did enjoy the little spell of possession.
Stopped by Rodriguez. Excellent cross, and
it really does find fault.
Well, Aspas was confessing in the press conference that Lopetegui will not want to lose his first game as a national team coach.
Well, you mentioned the boost it will give.